All right. Okay, so today we're going over how to make money blogging. There's a lot of different ways, and there's some ways that everyone tells you to do, and there's 4 ways to do it and 4 main ways, and I'm going to show you all 4 and the pros and cons of each in this webinar. Going to screen share. All right. Okay. All right, so first of all, thank you for joining our webinar. This is my first time and having some technical problems, so hopefully I'll get through this. Oh, weird. Is this working? No, where'd it go? There we go. There it is. All right. Okay. First off, there's a lot of different ways, and we all have the power to make money. We all have what it takes to make money blogging. Like, no matter what you're blogging about, you can do it. You can make money blogging about anything. And today we're going to cover the 4 main ways to make money blogging, and you'll discover which will work for you. By the end of this webinar, you should be able to say, okay, like affiliate marketing and ads might work for my blog or my niche. We'll see what works best for you. All right, and then when you're watching this webinar, I want you to think of your blog as a business. Don't think of it as just a hobby. It's not a hobby. It can be a business, and it will be a business if you take these correct steps. So definitely think of your blog as a business when you're choosing how to monetize it. All right. Next, whoops. There's 2 popular ways to make money blogging. These are the ones you've probably heard of and the ones that everybody else does. They're ad networks and sponsored posts. These 2 also happen to be my least favorite ways to monetize my blogs. I don't like to use ad network and sponsored posts. I do use sponsored posts a lot just because it's easy, quick money, but I'll go over that really quickly here too. Ad networks. Ad networks, I'm sure you've all heard of Google Adsense. Google Adsense is, you can get it as long as your blog is 6 months old, and what is it, 6 months old, and really just any kind of website that's been 6 months. I know if you're over the age of 18. So anyone can have Google AdSense on their website, and it's the easiest way to make money blogging because you just place an ad on your blog. You just a simple code. You just put it on your sidebar, in your header or whatever, and you place it on your blog, and you get paid for it. That's it. That's as easy as it is. Just put it in your sidebar, and you get paid. It's really simple. But this is first how you get paid with them. First, I think you need to understand how you're getting paid for these ads. I don't think a lot of people understand how you're getting where you're getting the money from. Google AdSense works strictly on cost per click. So every click, cost per mil, sorry. No, it is cost per click. Okay. Google AdSense works on cost per click. So every time you click on, every time someone comes to your page and clicks, you'll get paid. So here I have an actual example of AdSense on my blog. If you can see it right here, this Verizon ad on my sidebar. And that would actually, if someone clicks on that, I get paid. But if they look at it, I don't get paid. So I only get paid if they click on it, and that's not the best way. Some other ad networks use cost per mil, which is weird because it's actually Latin for 1,000. So it's cost per 1,000 viewers. So if 1,000 people come on your website, you might make like $1. And if they come on your website and they see the ad, you'll make like $1 or $2. So it's really based on how many people view it. So that's really good for high traffic blogs. So both of these options are good for niche websites and websites with a large audience, but not necessarily when you're starting out. Okay, so if your blog is smaller, what does that mean for you for ads? Well, you'll most likely get paid pennies per month, and it's not very fun. It took me over a year to get my first $100 paycheck from Google AdSense. And with Google AdSense, you don't get paid until you reach that $100 threshold. So You have to get $100 in order to get a paycheck. And it took me over a year to get there. So that's not very fun. So you really have to take stock and wonder, are ads even worthy of being on your website? Because even a lot of bigger websites, like I know one is marieforleo.com. If you go on her website, you will realize that she doesn't have any kind of ads in her websites. Instead, people like her, they use valuable space on their websites to get signups on their email list or sell their own products that they sell. So they're making all of the profit there. All right, and ads could work for you. I'm not totally dissing ads. Like if you have a clear niche, say you're party planning, you do nothing but party planning, then you're going to probably use party planning keywords and your ads are going to be geared towards party planning. So you're going to have lots, and if you have lots of traffic, your ads will be targeted towards that and people will be clicking on these party ads and you'll be probably making money. So these ad networks seem to be the best. I don't have actual experience with either of these, but I've heard really good things. Blogger ad network is one that you actually have to apply for, and then they decide if your website is worthy of them, kind of. And then there's the Blogger network. The Blogger network is one where you need, I think, 85,000 page views a month. But once you do, they kind of, what is it? They have someone that works for, like you have your own like agent or person working with you to put the ads on your website that work best for your brand. And it's pretty neat, but you need 85,000 paid views a month, and that's pretty tough to get right off the bat. Okay. Oh, any questions about ads? Let's see. Okay, let's see. I don't think I have the chat open. There's the chat's open if you have any questions about ads or any questions along the way. All right. Sponsored posts. So sponsored posts are actually the way I make a lot of my money, but I don't like doing it. Sponsored posts are one of those things that make me feel like I'm swindling my readers, and it makes me feel a little dirty sometimes because I don't know, it doesn't, sponsored posts don't necessarily go with your blog. Like it's hard to craft them and make them go with your content. So when you write a post directly for a brand, that's what sponsored posts are. So for example, I have this hand lotion on my desk right now. If I like this hand lotion a lot, like, or the hand lotion brand could pay me to write for them, and I would write a blog post about how great it is and how it smells good and how I like it and how it helps me in my day-to-day life, and they would pay me like an actual like some amount, like a set amount. Like the average is $100, but I've had a sponsor post pay me up to $500 per post. Another weird thing about this is you normally get paid 30 to 90 days after you post the blog post until you get your paycheck, which can be a bummer because you get all this. You're like, oh, I'm having $500, but actually you won't get it from a month to 3 months from now. So it's a little bit of a bummer. All right. Oh, okay. So the not so great parts of sponsored posts. Well, first of all, I told you like it doesn't always go with your website, and it's sometimes really hard to come up with something that's come up with the words to really make it go with your website. So, and I found that a lot of networks have really strict guidelines. Like, I've had a lot of posts lately where I have to write a certain brand name in all caps with like the registered symbol after it, and it just doesn't feel organic, and it doesn't feel like it fits my site when I'm shouting the brand name like 30 times in a post. It seems odd. I also don't like that it messes my editorial calendar, because I normally have to post like it has to go on this Tuesday, and I normally don't like to post recipes unless it's a Wednesday. It's a little weird, and sometimes they stack on top of each other. As well as unpredictable frequency. 1 month you'll have too many sponsored posts, you'll just be swamped and you'll be doing nothing with sponsored posts. And the next month you can't find any. So it's not a very reliable way to get income, and it kind of isn't, it's not that great. I love sponsored posts because they've really given me my start, but they're not reliable at all, so it's pretty rough. Okay. Okay, if you are interested in sponsored posts, these are my two favorite companies to work with. The first is Pollinate Media. Whoispollinate.com is their website. And if you're smaller and you can't fit into Pollinate, you can apply for We've Made, and it's for websites. It's their sister company, and it works with websites with lower page views, and they also focus on men as well. And then there's the motherhood.com. They're really nice because you work with them, and then instead of applying for every opportunity, they actually just come to you and they'll email you and say, hey, you're a good fit. Would you like to work with us on this project? And I really like that. I really appreciate not having to go through the whole application process. Because another thing that really bothers me about sponsored posts is every time you have to apply for every post, you have to have a really good pitch and everything else. It ends up when you have to think of a really good pitch and then you don't get picked, or when you do get picked, they send you an email that says, congratulations. And I don't like feeling like my work is some kind of a prize. I worked really hard for it. So I don't feel like I won a game. I feel like I just did a post. I did my work. So another way you can write sponsored posts is a lot of companies actually approach me via email, and I work directly with their brand. I'm sure you could contact companies themselves and see if they do sponsored posts as well. I haven't done that because I'm not really actively looking for sponsored posts, but I'm sure you could. Most actual direct companies normally work with, most direct companies normally only do giveaways or reviews, though. That's typically what you find. All right, these are my two favorite ways to make money blogging. They're awesome. And I know a lot of people that do these two things and they make 6 figures a year. I'm not even kidding. It's pretty crazy. Like, you can sit at home and, well, you're going to work really hard, but you have the possibility to make 6 figures a year, or maybe 7 figures a year. It's crazy. So, create your own products. This is intimidating, I know. It's also the most effective way to make money blogging. We all have it in us to create a great, helpful product, though. I mean, it's so simple to come up with a really good plan. As long as you come up with something that helps someone in some way, it's awesome. You have what it takes to create an awesome product that benefits your audience. As a blogger, you already have these tools. You already have your own website, which is a really great way to sell things. You already have marketing experience. All of that time in social media is a really great marketing experience for you. You also have a specific audience already. If you write about dancing, you have a dance audience and you can sell a dancing product. If you write about cooking, you already have a cooking audience and you can sell a cooking product easily. And you also have a lot of creativity. All bloggers have so much creativity, whether our art is writing or photography or fashion, or we all have art in our blood, and we're all good at creativity. All right. Whoops. Here's some examples of digital products you can create. You can create ebooks, pretty simple. I'm actually working on one right now. I'm actually writing a book from scratch, but a lot of people will offer ebooks where they take the best of their best blog posts and they compile them into a book, and then they add some stuff, and they add like exclusive chapters or things like that will help people, and they compile it into an ebook and they package it and sell it. And it's a really good plan. You can also work with some developers. If you're not as tech savvy, you can work with developers to make smartphone apps or tablet apps or plugins for WordPress, which is awesome. You also you can make e-courses. You can teach people via e-courses, which is pretty neat. And then you can make membership sites. If you're really successful and you have if you're a hairstylist and you have the secret to hairstyling and you want to have a membership site with all the good secrets of hairstyling, you could have a membership site that people have to pay $9.99 a month for, and they'll be able to access all of this exclusive information. All right. You can also create physical products too. Some examples would be a tool that makes parenting easier, or a tool that makes drinking wine easier. Probably not a tool that combines both of those, but you can really create anything you want to. It's simple to. I'm sure you have a ton of ideas, and these days we have crowdfunding, which is awesome. We've all heard of like Kickstarter and Indiegogo. We've all seen campaigns go from nothing to millions of dollars in a day. It's an awesome little power we have. So you can use the power of crowdfunding to make a physical product and have that production go. And why should you create a product? You should create a product because you'll receive 100% of your profits, a little less if you sell with like a third party like Amazon. It builds trust and credibility with readers and brands. If you have, like, for example, our Geek and Beast Media is a website about blogs and creating a good blog and monetizing your blog. So if I have a book about monetizing my blog, you might not even want that book, but you'll see on the sidebar that I'm selling a book about it. And if you see I'm selling a book about it, you're going to think that I have a whole lot more credibility on the subject. All right. And one of my favorites now is affiliate marketing. It's simple. You sign up with companies you love and you help them sell their products by adding links to your website. It's I have a really good post that has like a walkthrough on this. I can send you the link. But it's really simple. You literally say, okay, this post is a recipe post and I use this frying pan and it's a really good frying pan. I think they need something like it to complete this project or this recipe. So I'd add an affiliate link and tell them, okay, I really think you need this. And it actually adds value to your post. It's not a scammy way to sell something. You're actually adding value. And when readers purchase a product using your link, you get a percentage of that sale. So you get a lot of money, essentially. All right. And here's a couple of rules that I follow with affiliate links. I only add links that add value to my posts for my readers. And I also always include a disclosure in my posts. So all my readers know that I'm earning a commission if they purchase from the links. You don't want to be scammy and hide the affiliate links. All right, and here is actually an example of some affiliate links in a post. I don't know if you can see these little links for lemon heads, gumdrops, orange slices, gummy worms, and candy buttons. It's actually one of my most popular posts. I think it is my most popular post. It's how to create a do-it-yourself candy buffet. And it always was popular, but after I added these affiliate links, people started sharing it like crazy because it actually benefited them. I told them where to buy things and how to really do it. I didn't just say, okay, go find some vases. I said, all right, go buy them here or go to Goodwill and buy them, or you can buy them on Amazon. It really helped benefit them. And actually, I put affiliate links on this post 2 months ago, and I made, what did I make? I made $50 last month, and I made $70 this month, which is pretty good for just adding a couple links in an old post. Oh, and I do want to reiterate that you can add affiliate links to old posts, and you can really make them better. So go find your most popular, like 10 posts, and go add affiliate links and see what happens. I love working with Amazon associates, and they're really easy because you can literally use almost anything you can buy on Amazon. And I also like CJ.com. They're both really good. CJ.com is great because they have like, I think probably thousands of retailers you can use through them. And they're a big hub, tons of online retailers you can use for the affiliate links there. And there's also individual product programs, such as the smallorange.com. So you're gonna have websites like, I know like Erin Condren has one, but it's more like a shop credit instead of cash. Things like that. They're gonna have their own affiliate program where you have to actually go on their website, join their affiliate program, and everything else. But yeah, affiliate programs are amazing. All right, so what ways do you think will work best to monetize your blog? All right, thanks for joining me. All right, if you have any questions, just send me an email, thedomesticgeekblog@gmail.com or geekandbeastmedia@gmail.com. All right, thank you.